Yeah, well, first and foremost, it's good seeing you all. I'm happy to be here in Flint, Michigan. I've been visiting some churches here with Bishop Martin and also Mayor Neely, who is the mayor here in Flint, along with a number of state reps. It's been a great opportunity to really connect with voters here, to talk about the importance of this election, what's going on, and how their voices need to be heard in this process. You know, there are a lot of people who are counting out the people of Flint. And, you know, I have a good friend who has a saying that when people count you out, you show them they don't know how to count. And that's what they're going to do on election day. They're going to souls to the polls, making sure that their voices are heard and that they can, that we can win this election. And Michigan is going to be so critical.
I'm wondering, you know, on election, you know, first of all, as we lead up to Election Day and on Election Day, kind of what you're looking at specifically in the polls here in Michigan, and what kind of like indicators throughout the day and night on Election Day that you are paying attention to here?
Well, you know, this is the start of early voting here in Michigan, and so that's really important, particularly with this Sunday, to see with the voters and where they're coming out at. So far, we were very, very pleased with what we saw in terms of the absentees that were coming out here in the state. Listen, I believe that we have a ground game like we've never had in Michigan before. 52 coordinated offices across the state, hundreds of staff, and I know that the RNC does not have that. They do not have that ground operation. And in close elections, in close races, that field operation, that door knocking, that knocking on the doors to get the vote out always wins.
You know, we're not able to, I know it's a little over 20% of registered voters have already voted here in Michigan. We're not able to see the partisan breakdown, but do you have any kind of, you know, insight into who's voted?
We just know it's going to be close. Yeah. All the polls have consistently shown that this is a neck and neck race. Either it's tied or plus or minus one. And so that means it's about getting your voters to the polls. And we have been bringing in, you know, we have top leaders from the state that are all doing their part, but then also a lot of surrogates who've been coming here. You just saw Vice President Harris and First Lady Michelle Obama in the state. Hakeem Jeffries is coming soon. Jim Clyburn's been here. Jasmine Crockett, a number of the folks in Congress and elected leaders from across the country. They're coming into Michigan. This is a battleground, and what happens here will really dictate who controls the United States Senate, who controls the House of Representatives, and most importantly, who is in the White House.
And how crucial are the votes of people in Flint, Saginaw Bay City, people of mid-Michigan, to the Democratic candidates running?
Oh, it's critical. I mean, every vote counts, and every vote is so valuable here in Michigan, and definitely in this area. It's a critical for us to turn that out, and so we're really focused on that, and looking forward to getting the vote out.